Welcome to another Wednesday night edition of the Comeback City.
It just got real.
Sky, it feels good to be back on a Wednesday night, huh? It's been a couple of weeks. Guys, welcome to the Comeback City. I am your host, Lance, joined by the one, the only, the great, the beautiful, the powerful Sky, who still doesn't have a Discord account again. How are you, my friend?
Guys, holy schnauzers. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are hyped, happy, and excited to be alive on a Wednesday night, let's get some ones in the chat, baby. Let's get some ones in the chat. It's time to get hyped. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys got to understand, we're literally 2 weeks away from midnight.
Holy shit.
We're 2 weeks in one day. Is that true?
Yeah.
Is that real?
No,
oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
Early access is in 2 weeks.
Oh my god, guys. No, we're literally at the point where it's an all hands on deck situation. Take the phone off the hook.
Oh yeah.
Go get that line of blow.
Whoa.
Shut the curtains. And let it rip. Just kidding. PG-13 show. Get right. Go to church. Take care of your family, work your 9 to 5, and get ready for the launch. No, but in all seriousness, though, all jokes aside, it's actually getting official, Lance. We are 2 weeks away. This is absolutely insane. The hype is going to hit levels of peak that we haven't experienced in roughly 2 years. What are you most excited for, like for you as an experienced Warcraft player? You know, someone who may not have too much time to play, casual. Like, what are you most excited for leading into this launch right now?
Eversong Woods.
Eversong Woods?
Yeah, I've thought about it.
I love that.
Eversong Woods. I'm excited to hang out there. I'm going to actually just walk it out.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yo, that's a crazy name. Buff Shamans. Yo, Thicky Ropes, thank you for the 5. Yo, guys, first of all, first dono of the night. If you're a Comeback Kids member, community member, supporter, fan, if you're part of this community, put some Comeback Kid icons in the chat. Show some love to your community, show and support. From Thicky Ropes, he says, thank you for the content. I wish more channels radiated more positivity about World of Warcraft. Listen, it ain't easy being a shill. It's a hard thing to do 24/7.
It's a full-time job.
It is a full-time gig. I sleep like this. Daddy Blizzard.
That's good.
Eversong Woods. 3 different raid tiers in the first season. Great Mythic Plus coming up. Class balancing. Add-on purges. PvP balancing. The whole thing. Hard to do it.
Oh, shit.
But guess what?
We're
here.
Someone's got to.
We're locked in. Right or wrong, Lance? Who's the number one shills?
We are.
Who's the best Blizzard shills out in the business?
We are.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the chat, who's the best community for shilling on the planet?
The Comeback Kids.
No, but serious, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it. Listen, all jokes aside, how can you not be about it, like, positive? Like, for real, though, no bullshit. How can you not be positive about a game that you're playing and you enjoy playing every day and you consume content on every day? Like, I don't understand people who play World of Warcraft just to shit on World of Warcraft. Now, listen, I get the hate. If you're not playing WoW, it's always going to be the #1 game to shit on, like, 24/7. It's just the thing. But, like, if you're sitting here making content of WoW or playing WoW, I never understood that whole vibe. Lance, what do you think?
Well, I always say it's just, I think, like, ex-players of the game, they feel, like, burned by WoW for whatever changes have happened that maybe they don't like, and it's like they lost a girlfriend or you know, significant other, and it's like, I'm bitter, and I'm angry, but fuck you for doing good without me. And that's kind of what it's like, you know?
Right.
Like,
that sounds about right. But listen, all jokes aside, guys, getting into it, we're officially 2 weeks away.
I can't believe it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have one question before we dive into the show. What are you guys thinking about maining heading into the expansion, and why? Are you going to main a mage because it's something you've always done? Are you going to play your Retribution Paladin again because you can never log off them? Are you going to play your Warrior because it's something brand new? Are you going to play a DK because it's broken? What are you guys going to main and why? I'm just curious. I want to get a little bit of a tally, and I want to understand where the community sentiment is with the comeback cancel. Lance, what about you? What are you thinking about? Maining. What is it? Talk to the people.
You know, we're
Freaks, what's going on?
We're gonna stay strong.
Stay strong.
The Devourer, Demon Hunter mains stand up.
Oh,
I
shit.
know they feel like shit.
Oh shit.
In the pre-patch.
Okay.
Give it some time.
Some time.
They're still gonna feel like shit when Midnight comes out, but that's okay.
Oh boy.
We're gonna hold on tight.
Holding on tight.
Because maybe in 12.1,
big grip.
it becomes good.
Big death grip.
And if it doesn't become good in 12.1, we're going to hold on for 12.2.
Love it.
And if it doesn't come good then, we're going to hold on for 13.0 Last Titan, baby.
And then a Bard comes out. Are you still going to hold on?
Eventually, the Holy DPS Priest will come out, and then I'll leave before it even gets good.
Let's get to some of these responses. Paladin, just because I've never done melee. Interesting. Ret Paladin, because I'm one with the light. That's awesome. Everything, honestly. Going Mistweaver, Frost Mage is dead to me. That's fucking crazy. Unholy DK here. Demo Lock and Prop Pally. Great armor sets for tier 1, and things look good. I'm playing BM and expect Trojan to go back to Warrior only. Probably right. Was going to go back to Holy Priest after a few years, but it's still in the dumpster, so I'll stick with Resto Shaman. Yes, FP, I'm going to be honest. Resto Shaman, not only is it very straightforward, the numbers are pretty damn good on it right now, but let's continue. Got that Fury Warrior. Yeah, Canadian, we already know you're going Fury Warrior. That's sick. Apex talent. Always played a lock. We'll continue lock, even though demonology always changes. You're not wrong about that. Not exactly sure yet. I don't get this Devour feeling like shite. I've been destroying with it. Sure, we don't get to spam our big thing, but other abilities hitting like a truck.
Well, things hitting hard and it feeling good. Two separate things, right? Especially with that the build that they want you to play or that you should be playing on the PTR pre-patch. Kind of feels like ass compared to what it feels like on the beta. I will say, so just because you're doing big numbers doesn't mean it's good.
Not wrong about that.
Also, who the hell cares about numbers on the
one button rotation? My Bear, Guardian Druid, Brewmaster Monk, you're crazy. Fury Warrior trying something different. That's interesting. BM Hunter, just because she's been my main since vanilla. That's cool.
Oh.
Hello, good evening. I gotta get back to the game to play my Elemental Shaman. Let's go, Staho. Let's go. Welcome back. Glad to see you, buddy. My Bear just can't seem to die at the moment. That's crazy. Brew is life, brew is love. Yeah, that's what it is. Listen, guys, this is the first time in a long time where it feels like there are so many fun specs and classes to play. And don't worry, we're going to get into the show in just a second. I want to, give some people some time to get in here. Also, if you guys are in the guild, let the people know online live right now. Say, hey, the Comeback City is live. Get them into the show. Type in guild chat. Let them know, please. Support. Help us out. If anyone's live in game, one of our officers or Broform or Ramfist, I already know Ramfist is going to get on it. Yep, he already says he is. So shout out to you guys. But right now, is anyone else getting the feeling?
Okay.
With the class pruning, Lance, it feels easier to dive into new classes now, right? So now you can try them out and get gameplay flavors and profiles you've never really experienced before, so it piques your interest on some other things. For example, for you, you said you were testing out a little bit of Vengeance Demon Hunter. You thought that might be an angle as like a, obviously other than your Devour, but even Devour in general, it's a brand new spec for you. You've never played it, obviously. So do you think people are getting that vibe as well, testing out maybe some healers, some tanks and stuff like that?
I would assume so. Like, some of these classes have been brought down to like, even if you had no idea what the class is, you get in there now. I mean, you could pick it up in at least like the base of it in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then, obviously you got to mess around with it to get the nuance, but like you could pick a base of a spec up 5-10 minutes.
Yeah. It's not as complicated anymore. That's really good. Really, I've looked for Comeback City. You have it now? What are we talking about, Mary?
Like the guild?
You're gonna have to show me. I don't know what you mean. Anyways, it's a lot easier for experienced players. Some still new to the genre still find it difficult. Girlfriend still struggles with the amount you have to learn compared to vanilla.
That's fair.
That's very fair. Once again, 20-year-old game. Even though there's pruning, it's still gonna be a little bit difficult. I had Star on my Steam Deck the other day. My girlfriend Star. She was playing on my Warrior. She was still finding it very difficult compared to her Paladin. She was playing in Classic with me the other day. I was having her try it out. So like, yes, same exact feeling there, and it's not an instant thing to pick up. But if you are somewhat experienced in RPGs, like, it feels very straightforward to understand some of these things. Like, if even learning like Devour, like brand new spec for me, it took literally 15-20 minutes. Now I will say that's on the easier end, but the point is class pruning and the add-on changes, I feel like has done nothing but good for the game. Of course, there are going to be some players out there who are experienced WoW players who hate the idea of change, because guess what? Who would have thought they would hate the idea of change? They're playing the same game for 20 years, right? So imagine. No shit. Of course they're going to be upset.
Yeah.
But my point is I was in the comments of someone's video today, and they were getting so mad at somebody for praising the idea of the class pruning and add-on chains. They're like, man, are you guys going to bring back a bunch of borrow power? Because this feels like shit. And I'm like, how brain dead could you be? Because do you not understand they're doing a soft reset on the game right now between the complete add-on pruning, the native Blizzard things going on in the game naturally, natively, the complete pruning of all the classes and specs. They reworked the talent tree system back in Drac. They're doing a complete restart. So, like, do you not see the direction in the course this thing is heading a little bit, or am I crazy here?
Well, they have to kind of bring it back so that they could build upon again, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, with where it was at, how do you continue to add without the game becoming overbloated, which people already said it was, right? Like, WoW is already overbloated. So it's like, you got to peel some layers back so that you can move forward and continue to you know, steer this ship for the next, like they said, they've been saying 20 years, right?
Yeah.
For the next 20. So,
Of course.
you know, you have to take some steps back so you could take some steps forward. And also, I think there's a new philosophy in the game. And once again, you have to kind of rebuild from the ground up to kind of start a new philosophy. It's World of Warcraft, and I've heard them say it, it's like a massive ship. It's not a very agile thing that you could just, oh, we want to make this change, let's do it right now. Like,
no, I
you
agree.
have to, in order to make changes, you have to subtract sometimes in order to do that. So I understand what they were coming from for sure.
That. Kevin says, hey guys, joined the guild a few days ago as I'm new to WoW. Love the great community. Thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure to have you here. The game is better, but as a previous tank, no chance I come back. Mythic Plus has ruined the game. Also not a fan of the prey system. Just one more thing required for a time sink. I'll tell you what, NJ, number one, I don't even love Mythic Plus. I never have. I never really will love it to the point where I love raid progression or solo content like Delves. I never will, but it has substantially gotten better. But my point is when it comes to prey system and time sinks don't exist in retail WoW. Let's make something very clear.
Well, not mandatory ones.
In the sense of things there just to waste your time, that does not even exist in retail. It's so funny because in retail, you have more choice to progress and go any direction you want. It's just all your choice. Whether it be, you can go straight up Delves. You could be straight up housing and collector. You could just do straight up the story. You can just do PvP in arenas and battlegrounds. You could do not even rated battlegrounds in PvP. You could just casually play. You can be
100%.
a crafter. You can just do housing. You can just do Delves, obviously. You could just be in raid. Like, there are 20 different avenues to get to the same end goal of being able to complete any content you want in the game. The one thing about classic WoW that I'm starting to realize as I've gotten older and I'm playing more and more of retail, and this isn't a bash at classic, is there's obstacles in the way just to be obstacles. Like, there's a million things in the way. Now, of course, back then it wasn't a big deal because it's the first time you see it. And, you know, I'm addicted to convenience now at this point. I don't want to walk 15 minutes to my corpse. I don't want to, when I die in a dungeon, I have to walk into the dungeon, walk all the way to the... Fuck all, I don't have time. I don't have time for things like that. So, time sinks don't really exist. It is mandatory if you want to raid at a high end. Well, thank you for proving my point.
I don't think Delves are required for high end, especially because if you're doing Mythic Plus,
you could just spam Mythic Plus.
Yeah, you don't need
to touch a Delve. And by the way, if you want to raid at a high end, you don't even need to touch Mythic Plus. You could just spam Delves and Prey and get enough Ruined and Gilded Crest every single week. So that's not true.
Unless, I mean, if you're Mythic raiding, sure, but if you're a Mythic raider, I think
well,
you're
Mythic,
a degenerate anyway.
Well, hold on, wait. At a high end, he said high end, not the highest end. I thought there was a difference. If that's my fault if I read that incorrectly.
If he's saying, like, high end, I would assume you mean, and yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, I assume you're talking about, like, trying to Mythic
What's
raid,
up, Hellswalker?
Right? You're not talking about, like doing...
There's a cap on the Gilded Crest unless you do Mythic Plus. No, you're right. And by the way, one thing I don't like about retail, and we have to be honest, I don't love that there are caps on the crest that restrict you a lot every week. Like, if people want to sweat, they should let people sweat, in my personal opinion. I don't like there have been times during season openings where I'm going hard as fuck, but I literally can't play the game anymore. It's happened to me in Season 3 and Season 2 on my Warlock at Mage, and I couldn't do anything. What are your thoughts on that? And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, we're asking you too, what do you guys think about something, for example, like the crest cap system, them capping things on the crest?
You understand why those are there, right?
Okay, explain.
I mean, those are safeguards so that the real degenerates don't get max gear in 2 days and then they're done. Right? Because
Yes.
WoW players and all, right? Like, they will optimize and do as much as they can if you don't have those safeguards. So I do get it. While it does feel like shit, I do understand it. I like what they've been doing with the turbo boost, and after the 0.5, you know, opening it up and letting the floodgates go. I don't know. I don't know how good it would feel. At least for someone like me, it would feel pretty bad. Like I have no way to catch up or keep up with people. It kind of allows me to keep up because of the caps.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's the real thing that is preventing me from playing. I love raiding, but hate Mythic Plus. But Mythic Plus is required for raiding. Well, wait. Mythic Plus isn't required for raiding. Mythic Plus is required probably for Mythic raiding. But
Definitely
if you wanna be in the top 1%, you got to do 1% shit. That's a mentality problem from you then, not the game design problem. That's your problem. Not World of Warcraft's problem that if you want to be the best, you have to do the best. That's your fault for not wanting to do that and think that way. And if your mind is stuck thinking that way, thinking you have to be the best, but don't want to do the work for it, it sounds like a you issue, to be honest. If we're max degens do that, then they have zero room to argue there is no content, in my opinion. By the way, I agree with that too, because people say things like, what's the word? Time gating.
Blizzard's reason of doing it is player retention, right? That's how they get those people to keep logging in for an extra 2 months.
Sure.
Because they can still get, however many Mythic Plus dungeons they have to do every week.
Yeah.
In order to get their crest cap.
Yeah, I guess you're kind of right about that one. Also, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, really quick, we are posting additional long-form content on our second channel. We're now doing weekly news video breakdowns, and the one that we just posted today is our #1 video out of our last 10 videos over there. So if you guys are interested, go check it out. I promise you will not be disappointed. Absolutely amazing content. Really good stuff over there if you're interested in more stuff World of Warcraft, as well as the comeback hits. Trojan, I have a charter I have a character who literally raid logs normal raid who gets the gear crest needed to pug heroic. That's literally what I agree with you. Like, you really don't need to work hard to be able to do heroic raiding. Mythic, completely different story, different animal, but I think heroic is like, I mean, what are we even talking about here? Like, heroic is like the old normal, you know what I mean? That's how I like to think of it. It's like the Wrath of the Lich King normal.
I don't know. Some of these heroic bosses aren't that easy, man.
I mean, I agree, but like, man, there is like some crazy fights back then that were very difficult on normal difficulties. Like, there are some layup fights in heroic, and don't get me wrong, there's some difficult shit in heroic going on, but like, I don't know, it just doesn't.
I feel like Mana Forge Omega was the hardest raid this
expansion. Eloy, get over there, guys. If you haven't seen the second channel, dude, for some reason we don't have a lot of people checking out that channel. I'm telling you guys, you're gonna love the content. Great extra consistent comeback kids content over there. Go check it out. Like you said, it's all on how fast you want to progress. It's definitely not a requirement. 100%. That's what it's about. So, and I think that's the best part about retail WoW. You can progress at your pace for the most part, unless you're a diehard sweat. Be honest there, which I don't exactly love.
Well, that still would be your pace. You're just faster than everyone else.
Well, the problem is it's your pace until you get
halted.
Molly. Yeah. Until you get mollywopped. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive into now the news, the topics, the discussions, the weekly cooldown. All right, it's time for the weekly cooldown. Your full recap of everything that went down in World of Warcraft this week, from blue posts and patch notes to class changes, leaks, and more. We're breaking it all down for you right now, whether you missed a day or the whole week. Click that Hearthstone and get ready, because this is your reset. Boom, ladies and gentlemen, you guys know what time it is, man. It's time to dive into the weekly cooldown. What's going on here? What are we actually doing? What are we talking about? What's the news? What's the scoop, Lance? Is there big news to talk about this league? What's going on, Lance? Any ideas?
Well, actually, this is pretty huge.
Is it really?
Legacy loot enabled for Dragonflight?
Oh, Lance, you spoiling dirty dog.
Well, it said it right on the screen.
Valyrian just subscribed. That's a really cool name. I like that. Shout out to you. Thank you for the sub at tier 1. I appreciate it. By the way, if you guys want to throw out any primes over on the Twitch, show some love. And guys, don't forget, someone donates, someone supports the stream. You guys know what to do, man. Throw up the Comeback Kids emotes. Show some love to your fellow community members. Comeback Kids. Comeback Kids. Hey, Comeback Kids. Oh. Anyways, moving on. So yes, guys, as you may have heard, Legacy Loot is now enabled or the Dragonflight solo old content for more varied loot. Lance, what does this mean for someone who has no idea what the hell is going on here?
Well, once legacy loot is enabled, that means if you go and let's just say you solo that content, it will allow all the gear to drop instead of just like it's, you know, like right now I think they have like personal loot still.
Okay.
Or not personal loot, but it will only drop like
Every
shit
so
for
often.
you. Now, every boss you kill, everything you do, there's gonna be loot instead of. Remember we just did what's that dungeon called?
The time one, the mega dungeon.
Yeah, the mega dungeon, and only like half the bosses even dropped anything.
Interesting.
So now every time you go and kill anything, you'll get loot.
So yeah, dungeons from the current and most recent expansion gear drop curated loot based on your group composition. A group with 4 cloth and 1 plate will generally average more than twice as many cloths as class or pieces than melee ones. Raids a little bit more complicated. Yeah, whatever. Bullshit. Although previous expansion required a level 11 difference, falls under legacy loot rules in the pre-patch, which means that all the dungeons and raids from the past expansions benefit from a healthy damage multiplier, allowing players to much more easily solo them. But not only that, all bosses will now drop loot from their entire table, rather than some being based on the player's specializations, allowing solo or small groups of players to collect a wider variety of gear without changing characters. Zavarel with the sub with the prime. Thank you so much, baby. Prime. On yo dime. Thank you so much. Appreciate the live, guys. Listen, throw up the comeback kids emotes. You guys know what time it is. Comeback kids. Hey,
Scott, we might have to go do some.
No, I'm hitting that up for sure. So the idea is, guys, for Dragonflight now, it is now, I guess, easier to sort of get the transmog and cosmetics. And the dungeons and raids are easier to clear in a solo form category now. So the scaling's a lot better for people, so you can go in there and not get your ass whooped if you're trying to run things on Heroic or Mythic. Especially now, if you actually level up and hit level 80 in the next expansion. Is it 80 in the next? I believe it is, right? We're 70 now? Oh my god.
No, we're going to 90.
The hell? Are we going to? I don't even remember.
We're 80 right now.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, you go to 90, and it'd be even substantially easier. Damage buff is not exactly active yet. Yeah, I think that counts now more when you hit.
How can we do it then?
I think. Okay. That still hits at 81. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Anyways, so yes, easier loot. I know I'm going. What's the mega dungeon called in Dragonflight, guys? I forgot. It's Jesus Christ. I just ran it the other day with Lance like 3 fucking
Dawn
times.
of the Infinite.
Dawn of the Infinite.
Boom!
Is that it?
Got it in my head.
That's insane. So yes, I'm gonna go hit that up. There's a 2-handed axe I need in there from Grommash Hellscream that I am dying to obtain. Getting into other things. Continuation. Moving on, we have new rewards from Love is in the Air, so we got the brand new, I guess, Valentine's event going on here. People were absolutely freaking out and getting pissed off that World of Warcraft has a butterfly mount. Lance, what are your thoughts on something like this?
Were people getting upset about that for real?
Genuinely, not even kidding, all over Twitter. I should have screenshotted it. I'm an idiot. What are your thoughts? By the way, ladies and gentlemen, whenever I ask Lance anything too, I want to hear your opinions too. So what do we think about this butterfly mount? Has WoW gone woke? Go, Lance.
I mean, the Love is in the Air mounts were always a little bit like, you know, a little bit on the more feminine side, right? So, what are we upset about?
I'm starting to think at this point, Zero's right. At this point, it feels like people get mad just to get mad.
Yeah, I don't...
Turn off Twitter, they're cooked? Yeah, Twitter is absolutely fine.
First off, that mount looks awesome.
It's Love is in the Air. It's kind of the name. I agree, Justin.
Yeah, I mean...
By the way, this is just one variant. I think there was a couple similar mount skeletons like this added in Midnight that looked insane. I saw one that was like black and red, and it looked like this, and there was another one that was like blue and black, like jet black, and it looked nuts. What's up, Dasher? How we doing? Good looking?
Every single classic Andy crying Blizzard went woke plays a female blood elf. Let's be real. By the way, it's so fucking true.
That's it. It's time to... Wow. It's time to rage. These retail Andes, they have no story, no world. I'm gonna go spam Hellfire Ramparts for 14 hours straight and get 1 level. I don't... The woke game, chuds. Feminine. Women. Calm down.
God forbid there be a black person in the game.
It's true, though. God forbid. Yo, they see Faerun, they're like... Yo, settle down.
No! God, no! They put a black person in my game. Like, these people are
that is
unhinged,
crazy, bro. Anyways, moving into it. So there are new additional rewards for the Love is in the Air tonight. Mount, weapons, ensembles, transmog, stuff like that. So they do have the events going on, and I believe Stormwind and Orgrimmar. So you have a chance at this mount when you do the dungeon daily lockout. You can buy the ensemble for 100 tokens, which, by the way, are super easy to get. I think you get like 130 on your first go around per account. So you can instantly buy the ensemble within probably half an hour, which is pretty cool. Not only that, they have all this stuff, which low key, like if I had like a female blood elf like caster, want to make her a bad biatch, I'm going with one of these. This is actually pretty low-key kind of cool. All jokes aside. And then, of course, you have the Street Sweeper. Yeah, whatever.
By the way, that thing's cool. I don't know
that is a cool mount. I have the Silver Moon one. But the fact that it's another one a day chance mount, yeah, I know, mate, and I feel you.
So is a reason to be upset.
Yeah, a lot of people have made that same exact comment. The one-hand sword looks okay. Yeah, no, the one-hand sword actually I think is the best thing. It's actually not horrible.
Listen, that one-handed sword is fresh.
I don't like that. Is that the axe or a mace? I don't even know.
That looks like an axe.
The way I see it from decades of MMO playing, if I'm going to play a character and have to stare at their ass for hours on end, it needs to be a cute one, Blood Elf. Yeah, by the way, I've heard that comment from a lot of people before. What do you mean not all the characters aren't straight white manly men? Yeah, for real, right? That's literally what we were arguing about. By the way, Max, what's going on, baby? Shush, you would make that. Oh, God. How we doing, Max? Welcome, one and all, baby. Additionally, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to ask you guys, I don't know if we had the chance last week to talk about it. I genuinely don't even remember.
We did.
We did?
Yeah.
So if anyone has their add-on for account played, I actually wanted to hear your results on some of this. I saw a player on a mage only. It was like 1,200 days straight mage. It was ridiculous. Like, I don't know if it was photoshopped or what, but it was not normal. So I'm very curious, what are some of your slash blades across your account? I thought that was at least rather interesting. Additionally, coming with that as well, something a little bit more on the bigger news side, we got the brand new Xal'atath animation supremacy video hyping up for Midnight Lance. What is this? What is this video?
It's an animated video in the style of like the Warbringers or the, those animations that they do pre-expansion.
When did they start those? Like back in like post-mop or something? Oh, brother, Bam Bam. Thank you so much for the sub, man. Appreciate the love with the Prime. Guys, you guys know what time it is.
Put some comeback
with the Comeback Kid icons in the chat, baby. Show some love, guys. Comeback
Kid. I think, did they start this in MOP or WAD? I don't remember.
I don't know. From my earliest memories, I remember them definitely doing it in WAD.
I remember the WAD for sure.
No, I don't remember MOP.
No, MOP had them.
Did MOP have them?
Yeah.
I know for a fact WAD. I wasn't confident in MOP.
Had it. MOP had
so MOP did have it, Maidens?
Yeah. The Emperor Shahal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit. For Throne of Thunder and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, talking about, how they...
Low can't fail. It's an attempt at them giving her a sympathetic backstory. They love those. Yeah, you're definitely right. They never love to keep a villain for long unless he's got his nipples out.
Oh shit.
You dirty little boy. You dirty little boy, jailer, you bitch. Anyways, continuing. So yes, she did get her own animated little video here, and I'm gonna be honest, I think it's phenomenal. We are going to watch it in case you guys did not. It is really, really fucking good. So let's take a second. I did see it. I did. I had to finish it to write a segment on it, but we did check it out. So ladies and gentlemen, let's dive into it. Let's check out this animated video, and we'll discuss it in just a second. Jesus.
Nexus King, Xal'atath is supreme. Join us, or be consumed. My ethereals will never be bound again. Xal'atath, be damned!
Look at that. That's insane. The freaking jaw rip. Epic.
Retreat! Run now!
Stay.
I fucking love her,
Let this
bro.
pointless resistance be
I
done.
love her.
Xal'atath.
By the way, that jump
Chaos.
scare got me really bad the first time around.
And your people have been slaves, fed scraps. But I offer you a freedom beyond imagining.
Empty promises. What do you know of our suffering?
They say that I am the harbinger of the void. That I am the blade of the Black Empire that was. There have been many tales told about me. But I'll tell you the truth no one living has heard.
He loves Xal'atath.
Long, long ago,
Oh, shit.
I was mortal. Like you.
Lance whipped out the blade of the Black Empire. Holy shit. Eternal, what's going on? How we doing? This was a really crazy thing they decided to do. So they definitely just decided to go the route that she was once mortal and her world got destroyed. Very interesting. Dewey, what's going on? Good looking.
No can do. This is my dagger.
I drown in hatred and vengeance. Just
Oh.
like you.
Jesus.
But the one thing
No.
I've learned over in eternity
Oh, man.
is that survival is all that matters.
Incredible.
What I'm about to do ensures survival for all our kind.
Our kind.
You are one of us. You.
No,
are
brother, that was her.
void now. You may flee,
That was her who got turned
but
down.
only I offer a true path forward. Survival and more is at my
This guy's such a
side.
fucking sellout. Oh my
And
god.
you can lead them all.
This fucking dude. He went from Demencius to Xal'atath. This guy is just... He is the worst leader. Like, I mean, I guess in that situation, you don't really have an option. But
Is
like,
he now? Is he?
I mean, you went to Demencius and like, within a short period, this, like her?
I mean, what are their other options?
I mean, right there, none. I guess he doesn't have any, but I don't know, man.
I
don't
mean,
know.
it was either at that point, it was either you join Zal or you get shit on as the other ones got shit on by those void
Yes.
The
walkers there.
choice is yours. Now, midnight shall fall upon Azeroth.
Love it. Fucking incredible.
I mean, it's not like she gave him it was a choice, but it wasn't really a choice.
Yeah,
It
but that's
was-
how it always is with Xal'atath. It's always a choice that you don't really have an option, and what she makes it seem like you do. It's the most like mindfuck thing she always does. Like it was the same thing with her helping us with Demencius. The same concept. We had a choice, but then in actuality we really didn't. We needed her, and we knew what was going to happen in the end. One thing about her is she doesn't really lie, but she will like betray you in the end. She's definitely not scared to stab you in the back. She'll tell you what's going on and what she's gonna do. She just
she
will
speaks in
withhold-
like half truths.
Yeah, she'll just withhold the rest of it. But I thought this was incredible, man. I thought this was such a really really awesome animation. I don't know about you guys. She is easily one of my favorite villains of all time in general. I'm talking even outside of World of Warcraft because. Like, don't get me wrong, things like, I've dated someone like Xal'atath, that's fucking insane.
Haven't we all?
Don't get me wrong, like, Arthas cool guy, but this is just I don't know. I don't know. I
Arthas's
find
arc
her
is the best. We have to see how her arc ends. But
no, sure, but I meant not his entire story. I meant as he's the Lich King, as he's a villain, he doesn't have like I don't know. To me, she has something that no one else has. I don't know what it is. But she is just fucking awesome to me. I don't know why. I fucking love this character.
Well, the best thing that they've done is keeping her mysterious is the best thing.
That's crazy. Her toes. I knew it. I knew you people were gonna go there. You fuckers.
She's got the mysterious thing where it's unknown and it's kind of ominous. That's what kind of keeps her interesting. And I actually like this animation a lot.
I love it.
I don't know if... I guess maybe letting us know that she was immortal is cool. Because it's like, how did she end up with this power? I don't want to know everything about her. Like, let's keep her a little bit mysterious.
Well, we do. She's definitely still mysterious. And, like, there's still a lot to learn throughout. And I'm praying to God there's not something terrible happens, like we kill her at the end of this expansion. That would be a fucking nightmare, in my opinion. But I want to see how it progresses into the Last Titan. And I think little by little, we do need to find out a little bit more here or there. So, and I think it's important for things like that.
My theory now, I'm starting to think that what's going to happen is we're going to start seeing that the Titans are evil. And then we're going to end up joining her to fight the Titans maybe in the Last Titan. That could happen.
You know, I did hear that Pyromancer made a little bit of a theory that she could be doing all this to potentially try to regain her world's soul and revive her world back after being destroyed. There's that theory going around. So that's kind of interesting. Dia Nord, what's going on, baby? How you doing? Like she did to Queen Ansarek.
I mean, she's done that to everyone.
Yeah, she's a fucking schemer.
She's pretty much has fucked
she's
over
a deceiver.
Ansarek, Gallywix,
us, everybody, literally down the line. She will betray you. Like, you know that. But the thing is, she always puts herself in situations and areas where there's a bigger batter, and for some reason, you gotta team up with her. Either that, or she puts you in a corner where you're forced to. Yeah. And then she'll use you, exploit you, and then kick you to the fucking curb the second she can. So, like, she's not... I think why I love her is she's not so on the nose. Like, it's always a mystery. You never know her next big plan. Like... We all know what Arthas was about, man. Like, I knew what he was about. Everyone, and that's an incredible villain. I'm not saying
he was good because of that. Arthas was, it was like...
It was very simple what he wanted.
Once he was the
It was like
King,
fucking, like the Game of Thrones sort of...
And there was beauty to it.
Yeah, it's incredible. But there is something incredible also about not knowing what's coming next. No Maganis, subscribe with the Prime. Yo, thank you so much, baby. Appreciate the love. Guys, you know what to do. Throw up them comeback kid icons, man. Show some love to your community support members, man. Throw some love out there. Comeback kid icons in the chat. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate it. But I think they're well on their way with something here with her, and it's really fun seeing a little bit more of her. And I gotta say, I'm really excited. I really, really am. I'm excited to see where this story heads. And
I want to get in. I want to do the campaign for Midnight. I wasn't like I did every single quest in the War Within, obviously, but I wasn't like super excited for the War Within story.
Yeah,
I'm pretty excited to do the campaign in Midnight.
Yeah,
I'm ready to
agree.
go.
Like the War Within, I was sure I was excited. I'd be a liar if I said otherwise, but Midnight and everything that's going on leading into it, it has me very, very excited for every zone, for every raid.
You know what's crazy about War Within? The side stories in the zones were much better than the main story.
Crazy.
Like, the stories in Ashkahet were awesome. The stories in Undermine were great. Even in Koresh, those were amazing. It's crazy. There were some really like good and deep moments, and there was moments where I got like sad at some of these stories in the War Within and the side stories, and then the main story just didn't really hit. I don't understand.
I agree. I'm finally upset there was no archaeology in the War Within. You tell me there's no artifacts in Khazalgar. Yeah, I don't know. By the way, I still think we're long overdue for additional professions to be added to World of Warcraft. Like it's been a very long time.
The fact that archaeology hasn't been a thing for the last few expansions, it's like, come on, man.
Well, even like now, like carpenting, like directly making furniture, or like I don't know, like Is there not other options out there? What else could you add? Like, why don't we expand on fishing? It's been the same fucking thing for 20 years. We can't make it a little bit more engaging and fun?
Fishing should be changed a little bit, I think.
Even cooking. Like, cooking's cool, but, like, I feel like there's, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. I think there definitely need to do things when it comes to professions to expand on, but that's beyond me. You guys think Blizzard will ever go No, I really hope... I don't think so, and I'm praying to God they don't. Multi-classing, I think, is when your game dies. Like, ESO tried to do it out of desperation, and they just reverted it.
Well, I don't think he means in the way ESO does it. I think he means like Final Fantasy, where one character could just...
be whatever.
You're a priest now. You're a mage now.
So kind of like New World?
Like a job system.
Oh, so kind of like New World.
No, like Final Fantasy 14. Where one character could just swap to any class at any point.
Yeah, but New World can just swap to whatever.
I mean, that's just a weapon.
Yeah, but the weapons were classes.
Or, I mean, I guess in that
Okay,
case.
so like New World. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I would love that. It's interesting.
FM Forever FM. To be honest, the War Within cinematic with Thrall and Anduin, in my opinion, was one of the best cinematics they've ever done. It gave me chills all over. Yes, love that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think that goes down as my top 2 or 3 expansion cinematics ever. The War Withins. Me and Lance just watched it the other night. Full screen, blast, complete dark. Yeah, it was fucking incredible. And by the way, I don't really know how people hate Anduin as a character. I like, the more I research him and learn about him, the more I love the character and think he's just awesome. Am I crazy?
Did you read the short story that came out about him before the War Within?
Which one?
The one where he's in
Ship or whatever.
He's in, what is it, Storm Song Valley, and he's on the farm, and then he has to defend the farmers at the end. Yeah, we should read it.
Yeah. I hated Anduin the Boy King. I'm liking Anduin the grown man. Yeah, me too. I've liked him a lot post Shadowlands of what he's becoming, and listen, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I really hope they don't blunder Anduin. I think there is a really good opportunity to have a nice 1-2 punch of like, and I don't want to get into this topic, but I'm talking about just a real hero-like figure, like strong-like figure to lead World of Warcraft. Anduin and oh my god, Eretor. Jesus Christ. Anduin Eretor 1-2 punch combo to lead the next generation. It like a real like push. I think there's an opportunity there, and I think it could be really, really exciting.
Well, you have to hope that Midnight starts allowing Anduin to have some like shining heroic moments. You know?
Okay.
Like allow him to kind of start coming into his own, and then I think Last Titan is where you let him really shine and become like the leader. That's what I would say. If I had.
So like this is the initiation plot into getting Eretor going.
Showing him and Eretor both becoming like badasses, and then they both kind of step into leadership positions come Last Titan.
Very interesting. Deluxe, what's going on? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate the love, man. Yeah, interesting. Interesting, I would say, to say the least. By the way, guys, don't forget right now, we are doing an active giveaway on our Discord. Pay attention, Lance. You want to hand me one of those, and you grab one. Guys, we are getting a giveaway sponsored by Secret Labs. We got the covers for the Lich King as well as Illidan. We have the information in our Discord. Is it under what? A giveaway?
It's in the giveaway tab.
The giveaway tab over on the Discord. So if you guys are interested in signing up, the details are in there. You can win one of these bad boys. Absolutely incredible stuff here. It's for especially World of Warcraft fans if you like, you know, the Lich King or Illidan. So definitely get in there. Sign up for that. It's absolutely free. We're going to be doing a giveaway at the end of the night. So this is it. This is the last day for the announcements.
End of this stream?
Yes.
It said on the message, I think 48 hours.
And whatever the case may be, no problem. So just want to let you guys know about that. So if you're interested in the Streamlabs, or not Streamlabs, Secret Labs situation.
What we could do is we could close it in 48 hours and then do the announcement on Saturday's show.
Sure. Whatever the case may be, baby. Thank you, XX, with the Prime. I appreciate the love, by the way. Guys, you guys know what to do. Throw out the comeback kid icons. Let's get it going. Show some community support. What's the giveaway? It is that...
it is for Secret Labs chair covers. Both the Illidan and an Arthas one are on the chopping block to be given away.
Secret Labs.
If you go in the Discord,
chair.
you'll see more about it. Mine said the Discord link was not valid. Anyone have a Discord link they could send in the chat for us? Anyone?
So, in case you guys are wondering what it actually looks like, it's pretty much this right here. I don't know if you guys can see that at all. It's just these really cool little covers for your Secret Labs chair that look phenomenal. Really, really gangster if you like World of Warcraft, like I'm sure all of you do. So, if you guys are interested, get your butts in there, dude. It's going to be a good one. And then lastly, I wanted to get into some new announcements. Pull up a chair in the Arcantina in Midnight. What the hell's going on here? Now, Blizzard released a new spotlight on the Arcantina, a cozy tavern offering comfort and respite from ravages of void and midnight for both players and familiar characters throughout Azeroth. Now, let me ask you guys something. How sick would it be if you can go in here and play, like, other Blizzard games like Hearthstone or, like, Warcraft Rumble or something? And, like, link it up.
That would be incredible.
Wouldn't that be kind of insane? Or is that, like, asking too much as a freaking World of Warcraft player?
No, that wouldn't be asking too much. I think that'd be pretty cool. I mean, they could just have you link your Hearthstone account to your...
Yeah, I feel like it wouldn't be
I mean, it's all one account.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, how hard could that be?
Right. Blizzard is really... Yeah, so although themed as a safe haven getaway, the Arcantina is also a quest hub featuring a revolving roster of familiar faces who may send players back into old zones to complete tasks and search for items from their past. Similar in theme to the Garrison Inn from Warlords of Draenor, completing these tasks will earn exclusive rewards, adding well-traveled charms to both the Arcantina itself and matching sets of decor for your own player home. Thank you for the follow, Mittens. Appreciate it. Intended to be... I can't see. Shout out, Mittens.
Intended to be an evergreen feature beyond the scope of Midnight. We can look forward to more content and rewards being added long into the future as well.
It's not too bad. Okay. So some decent visuals here. Not too bad. Not too shab. Not too shab. So you go in there, do some quests, hang out, goof off. To gain access to this, you'll first need to complete the Erator's Journey quest line up to the quest The Arcantina from Kurdran Wildhammer. Damn, he's still alive? You receive a temporary key for your first visit, but upon completing the quest, you'll receive the personal key to the Arcantina toy added to your collection. Okay, cool. So you can just go back whenever you want, dive in there, get some stuff, cosmetics, rewards, and stuff like that. That's awesome. Osiris, what's going on, baby? How we doing? We're chilling, man. We're chilling. We're having a good time. By the way, remember, guys, if you are in the guild and you are in-game right now, let everyone know the Comeback Kids are live over on the Comeback City YouTube and Twitch channels. We're trying to continue our streak of having over 200 live active viewers. So if you guys can, help us out. Would really appreciate the love and keep the show moving. Something else very, very interesting that caught me off guard. Really big, ladies and gentlemen. I think Starcraft might be back. Now, listen, me and Lance just the other day were saying how Starcraft, I don't know what's going on. They got this big Overwatch reveal. They got the World of Warcraft reveals and updates and, you know, the yearly roundup, whatever. And then they got the Diablo one just today, which they revealed a bunch of information. And we were like, okay, where's Starcraft? Why have we gotten nothing Starcraft? I don't understand. How can you have such a phenomenal IP and not do anything with it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, holy shit, Starcraft may be back. Now, let me break down why. I do give like a crazy deep explanation of this over on the last news video on our Comeback City channel. So if you guys do want to check it out there, you're more than welcome to. But pretty much the short and sweet version is that, according to industry sources, on February 2nd, which was a little over a week ago, Nexon signed a contract last year with Blizzard Entertainment, the developer of StarCraft, Warcraft, Diablo, to collaborate on content related to the StarCraft IP. The company has reportedly formed a dedicated team and recruited key talent to prepare for the project. A particularly notable development is the addition of Choi Jun-ho, who created one of the maps in StarCraft, which is a really big hit. Nexon's hiring of Choi, who understands the StarCraft system and knows how to make it fun, is seen as a strategic move to explore new variations beyond the RTS genre. So the idea is, it's already been picked up by Nexon for a little roughly over a year. They're gathering a team together, and they're pushing it, but not as an RTS genre, as something else. So, has been placed under the shooter division within Nexon. It's officially announced put under the shooter division of Nexon, which is responsible for games like Sudden Attack. I don't even know what that is. This adds weight to the belief that the StarCraft IP will be reborn as a first-person shooter or third-person shooter FPS rather than a strategy simulation like the original. Holy shit. StarCraft may be getting a third-person shooter RPG-like game. Guys, what are we thinking about this?
I mean, it's the only way to make... at this point, StarCraft is like feeling like abandonware. Like, when did StarCraft 2 come out? How many years ago?
I couldn't tell you.
Like, geez, you gotta make something. I mean, just make something, anything. You know, I don't understand how. And by the way, if they just made StarCraft 3, let it be an RTS, it would make stupid amounts of money.
I mean, you're right.
But, listen, I'm okay with them exploring the universe a little bit more. It's a very great universe. So, yeah. No, Dash, I don't think they would do an MMO, but probably, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows?
Thought you were going to say StarCraft MMO. I'm going to be honest. I like the idea. I do, but it's like, why would they compete with World of Warcraft? Like, they don't need to. Now, I think if they were to make an MMO, I would prefer it in the Diablo universe. For me personally, that's just my opinion.
I don't think they would go MMO because they take so much money to make, and yeah, they'd be competing with themselves.
Yeah, it's
go with a genre that is popular. So honestly, maybe an extraction shooter.
Extraction shooter. How about you sug?
I'm not saying I want that, but I'm saying I could see something like that coming.
No, I if I had to guess, it'd probably be something along the lines of either like a Halo route or a Gears of War route within StarCraft. That's my guess. I don't know. Whatever that may mean.
As long as I could be
Lonzo,
like
what's going on?
Xal'atath.
Sure. I love Xal'atath. Love the Protoss. All
I'm
fun
be
stuff.
that guy.
Just don't make me play the Zerg.
Nope.
I don't
You're
like
a Zerg.
them. Nope.
You're a Zerg.
Nope. I don't like Zerglings. I don't like
Yeah,
the
these
Zerg.
would definitely be like 4
I don't
plus
like what they're
years
about.
out, for sure.
It's probably going to be their answer to Call of Duty, like how Overwatch attempts to get the CSGO crowd. I mean, God, does Call of Duty, like, I don't know. Call of Duty
I hope
is
that's
like
not the route they're going.
falling flat lately. Yeah, that game's a disaster. Anyways, so the idea is that, ladies and gentlemen, StarCraft could be getting an FPS third-person shooter, and I think we all know, you know, BlizzCon's coming up, and there are a piss ton of Bloomberg reporters who are assuming that it's going to be announced at BlizzCon, and even someone, the executive editor Jez Corden, who went on to speculate that the game would be the headline of BlizzCon 2026. Do you imagine?
That about adds up.
That would be insane.
That adds up. That adds up.
However, Jason Schreier also commented on this most recent report, stating that whatever Nexon's working on isn't related to the first-person shooter currently in development at Blizzard, despite the report that this new Nexon project has also been placed under their shooting division. This leaves us with even more questions than we started, as it implies 2 competing StarCraft shooters are being developed, though Blizzard would be much further along at this point. It also seems a bit odd that Nexon would hire a famed real-time strategy map maker as any kind of lead for a shooter, though we can presume that he would be working on one of several sub-projects. It's been difficult to verify any information about the individual of their map, though it could be one of the many Temple Siege remakes. That said, it's also possible that plans have changed.
Alright.
So it could be also multiple games being made within the StarCraft IP as well. So they've already been working on a game for a while, according to Jason Schreier, and then this guy getting hired to now, you know, be a part of a division with Nexon. There could be potentially multiple types of, you know, StarCraft games. It just seems very weird that, like, every other game got some big, massive announcements over the last few weeks, and StarCraft literally was just left high and dry. Like, I just don't understand. Damn, a game like Destiny, holy shit, could you imagine a Destiny-like StarCraft game? That would be fucking
That would be
nuts.
sick.
Holy shit.
Yeah, by the way, Ramp, we're probably getting the Last Titan in for, like, a reveal of Last Titan. Kind of like we did for Gamescom for Midnight at BlizzCon. That's probably coming because
Dope,
right
Eternal.
before BlizzCon comes out, we would have just gotten 12.1. We would have probably got the announcement of 12.2 right before BlizzCon, and then they'll announce Last Titan at BlizzCon. That'd probably be what's gonna happen.
New StarCraft is a BlizzCon thing, not one of these videos. Yeah, exactly. So that's literally our point, is like, if they didn't do this for StarCraft at all, it just leads us to believe that they're holding off until BlizzCon. Like, that's it. It's as simple as that. So, like, they're going to be patient. They're going to hold off. They're not going to fucking, mess around and try to reveal little things. Just the same thing with Classic Plus. Like, we know it's going to happen. Now, it's like, okay, now it's a little bit on the nose now. Like, seems a little bit too good to be true. Like, we could feel it coming now at BlizzCon. Like, something's happening. Like, something is going to get revealed, whether it be, at minimum, a new RTS, a brand new game, an RPG, or even, God willing, something really much deeper, maybe even like a Destiny game. But for StarCraft. So, I don't know. I think it's interesting. I'm going to be honest. I would play the shit out of a game like that. I would.
100%.
I would have a dedicated channel strictly for that game. Listen, I don't know about you guys, but it's starting to feel like... okay, I guess that's not going to work today. It's starting to feel like anything Blizzard touches or does, the player base is always there. The viewership is there. The good content is there. The consistency is there.
Even if people shit on it,
even if
seem
Blizzard
to keep
shit
fucking
on it.
playing
Yeah.
it.
So, I don't know. Like, I'm starting to realize over the course of, like, playing retail over a year and a half, like, as much as people want to sit here and shit on retail, the numbers just continue to be there and perform and go up and up, top to bottom. So, like, the whole thing for me is, like, anywhere or anything Blizzard touches, they seem to succeed at. That's what it's starting to feel like.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, even Overwatch had its slump, but right now it seems to be back on the rise.
I mean, they just took out fucking 5 heroes for Overwatch. And that game's player base is booming now. At least for now, anyway. Which,
Listen,
Overwatch is cool.
Marvel Rivals made them have to be better in Overwatch. Nothing wrong with that.
Let's do it, baby. Easy breezy.
Nothing wrong with that.
Blizzard does it to themselves like half the time. Yeah, I mean, I
It's not
guess.
You're not wrong.
I mean, sure. Guess you're not wrong. Like, Blizzard does tend to shoot themselves in the foot at times. And, like, if there isn't steep competition, they tend to play it safe. Which, that's why I was hoping with the whole Ashes of Creation thing. Like, I was really hoping that Ashes, Riot MMO, even, like, I was praying to God somehow, some way Pantheon would pick up Steam 6 years ago. Anyways, my point is more competition, it just has everyone performing better. Has everyone performing their best. That's always good. Competition is what breeds high quality shit and hard working, like, environments. Like, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, am I crazy for thinking something like that? Like, I want a competitive MMO space to make World of Warcraft good.
Yeah. No, I mean 100%.
Goose Comics says the Riot MMO was cooked, especially with the rest of the layoffs from 2XKO. Listen, 2XKO. I don't think anyone asked for that fucking... I mean, fighting game from League of Legends? First of all, weird. I don't know what route they were thinking of. They really thought they were, like, invincible at that point. Being like, fuck it. Let's dominate the fighting game genre. Yeah, you thought releasing 8 characters in a video game that took 6 years to make. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. 2KXO
some
is
slack, bro.
2XKO, whatever the fucking game's called, is a fucking joke. Like,
give him a break, bro.
Anyways, my point is like, if that Riot MMO even has a slight chance of coming out, yeah, Blizzard's gonna be on the ball. And that's why I was hoping with Ashes of Creation until Steven the Thief fucking came out and just screwed everybody. I was really hoping that game was going to continue and pick up steam and try to bang and just be fucking, like, amazing, because it would have made World of Warcraft better, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, the only competition now is really Guild Wars 2, Final Fantasy, and Elder Scrolls Online.
And that shit ain't even close. Those games aren't even close.
I will say, Guild Wars 2, whether you personally like the game or not, they do a lot of good shit.
I'm sure. I mean, they have to. They're still alive. They're like, them and Final Fantasy are like neck and neck, right?
I don't know player-based numbers, but Guild Wars 2 is putting out expansions every year.
Has anyone played Guild Wars 2 recently? Guild Wars 2 is a solid-ass MMO.
Yeah.
I never, ever got into Guild Wars 2 like that. Like, deep in the end game to even understand what's going on. Never, ever. Interesting.
I mean, it's not, not every MMO is for everyone, but that game is, listen, they do a lot of good shit. And the people who play that game have nothing but good things to say about Guild Wars. Even when they're not playing it, they still have nothing but good things to say about it.
Thank you, Jackie Moon, for the follow. Shout out Flint Tropics. MMOs shouldn't be theme parks. Guild Wars 2 is great. Final Fantasy is closer than the others. Yeah, I could bet on that.
So actually, I disagree with MMOs shouldn't be theme parks. I think in the modern day, theme parks are the only way for MMOs to really work. I don't think, like, the mass majority don't want sandbox. They want to be, like, fed content. Here it is. They don't want to make their own, I think. I think the mass majority doesn't want to have to do that. They don't want to have to deal with, like, player-driven shit and the friction of having to deal with players, this and that. I think that's why New World didn't really catch on. That's why Ashes probably would have never been widespread.
Ashes, I don't think it would have ever been mainstream just simply because it was such a niche game and they were just overshooting everywhere. Like, fucking animal husbandry? Bro, we don't even have all the races in the game. And you're developing animal husbandry. Who the fuck do you think you are?
Naval battles?
Naval battles and dragon riding and fucking floop-de-doos and fairies and tinklewinks and... Bro, we don't even have the animations. Where are all the classes? And you're developing animal husbandry. We don't even have all the quests in the game. And you're developing animal husbandry. Who the fuck do you think you are? The balls on this guy. It's crazy. And then he wants to sit here and tell people you just gotta be patient. Oh my god. It's gonna drive me crazy. Because it's just nuts. But I think you're right. It was just too niche. And things like that, I don't think it would have ever been mainstream. Now, depending on what the Riot MMO even does, God willing, it comes out in the next fucking 10 years, because we haven't even seen literally a single screenshot or a name, and they've never even made an official announcement. Who knows if a game could be mainstream and they could kill it. They definitely have the lore, and they have the world for it, but who knows what they can do.
Star Wars Galaxies was a sandbox MMORPG, and it did amazing until it tried to go the theme park route. Yeah, it did great for its time, but it didn't even scratch the surface of what WoW ever was. And the only reason they went theme park was to try to compete with WoW, if I'm not mistaken, and it just didn't work out.
WoW was the MMO that made theme park MMOs popular, and so far, every sandbox MMO has been killed by the company running it due to poor choices.
Yeah, but also, like, those sandbox MMOs were always pretty niche anyway. It's like, even when Galaxies was doing good, what is, like, really good player count for it in its day?
Who said that's not true?
I don't know if the sandbox is not... Like, people don't want to have to, like, work to make their content. I think they want the slop handed to them.
Yeah. I agree.
Here it is. Here's the dungeon that we made. Go run it.
Okay, general question here. If you guys were to make a perfect MMO, what bits and pieces would you take from each MMO and why? Like what would make the perfect MMO? Like, what would it be? I'm asking you. And the audience.
Well, I think WoW has the smoothest...
Slow Tour Story. Fuck.
Yeah, Slow Tour
right
Story is probably right. WoW's combat is the most fluid. I would say I want some better PvP systems. Dark Age of Camelot. I have not played that game, but I know of the game. I don't know. Sandbox is more organic and immersive, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, sure.
Yo, could you
because
guys
it feels player ran, but
could
that's
you guys
not...
imagine a Star Wars The Old Republic like story in World of Warcraft with like full-blown voice acting and each class has its own story? Could you imagine how fucking insane that would be? Could you imagine?
Yeah, but I will say Star Wars has, for its story there, it has the fact that people already loved the Star Wars story, so like getting people to jump on board to that is a pretty easy sale.
Sure.
Right? Like, also, people who played Knights of the Old Republic, it's like, there was definitely a lot of people who went into SWTOR just for the story.
Okay.
Off rip. I don't know if WoW could ever pull it off. Even if they made a WoW 2 brand new thing, I just don't know if people would care enough to even, you know. WoW players would be so spacebar minded. Skip it all.
Yeah, I could agree on some of your points. I don't know. I feel like if you take WoW's story dead serious, and the developer said, hey, we're gonna take this dead serious, and you know, just for this expansion moving forward, there's maybe half an hour of, you know, cinematic storytelling like SWTOR. Like, yeah, that would be next level shit there.
I would say if they could do that just for the main story. I don't think...
No, yeah, just main story.
I don't think every side
Just
story
main
needs to
story.
be voice acted like it was in SWTOR. I think that's just too expensive. Like, if the main quest line could be voice acted, I think
like
that'd be cool.
each class has like a different little quest line. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, it's a very tall order, but we're putting
I would
on
just
the,
take Alliance...
the bullshit hats here.
I would just take Alliance and Horde.
Alliance and Horde? Yeah, sure. Why not? I would take that too.
Because also class wouldn't make sense, because if I'm a human, why would my human warrior class be the same as a night elf warrior? Because of starting zones in this, it's
No, it's not
dicey.
starting zones. I just meant like for the new expansion only.
Oh, okay.
Like only the new expansion gets this story update.
Oh, man. It's like Legion, but on crack.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
But souped up to the Star Wars The Old Republic level.
Yeah.
That shit would be gangster. I feel like that would be fire. And
Another issue is an MMO doesn't just have to be good. It has to be insanely better than WoW to convince WoW players to move to it, in my opinion. To get the masses to move, yes, it would have to be like so much better than WoW that it's like,
it has to be mind-numbing. Like, it has to fry your brain how good it is. If you want to get players from World of Warcraft on a new MMO, because the truth of the matter is, World of Warcraft players do not like change. They'll sit there and play Classic and TBC over and over. They hate change. For 20 plus years, they'll do the same fucking thing to the day they die, and they'll pray for things like Classic Plus, when in reality, they don't give a shit about it because they're scared it's going to be something different than what they have. So, like, no one likes change in the World of Warcraft community, so if you want to make a new MMO, it is such a tall order, and if I was being honest, I would never do it. Like, if I had to give my honest advice, yeah, don't ever make an MMO. Because, like, WoW is just... The MMO players there are too invested, and that's the big majority of, like, 70% of MMO players. Like, 20-year investment, no one is going to want to hop off WoW. Like, it's going to take... It has to take so much for me to be like, okay...
Well,
I'm gonna stop what I'm doing and go play a new video game.
That's why I keep saying, like, it would have to be a IP that people give a shit about already.
For me, it would be just Lord of the Rings. That's the only one that would get me, like, to where I'm like, okay, I could see myself stopping WoW production right now, full force Lord of the Rings MMO content. That's the only one.
But I'm open enough to where if it looks good enough, like, I would at least try it out to see how it does.
I agree, Smalls.
It's also an investment. Most WoW players have been in the game for so long, they feel like they have a history tied to the game. Yeah, the sunk cost fallacy, right? Like, you know, that's gonna definitely...
And for me, and I know for you too, Lance.
That's gonna pay, you know,
our whole life is...
Go up a little.
Warhammer 40k, yeah.
WoW is the Big Mac Daddy, $1 billion a year game with tons of money, which is why I get so upset with people like Ian and Buggy Stuff. $1 billion a year, probably maybe more.
I mean, that's just different aspects of the game, though.
It's why Riot kind of is the only thing at the moment that has the money backing an already established fan. But yeah, Riot has a chance because it has the money. And that's really what it comes down to. It's like, you you have to have the money and you have to be willing to put in, at this point now, to make an MMO. Like, I remember when SWTOR came out, I think it was like 200 million to come out.
Which was...
And that was the most
highest,
expensive
the most expensive game
ever. Yeah, now it's probably double that to get an MMO out.
Anywhere between $400 and $500 million.
Yeah, to get it out.
Like, I'm talking on the level to compete with World of Warcraft. That's what I'm saying. I'm not just saying to make an MMO. Fucking Pantheon can make an MMO with $1 million budget. Not even. So, like, who knows?
Well, it has to have... Well, the game has to also be polished enough at launch to get people to be like, okay, the gameplay feels good. The world feels good. There's enough content. Bro, there's so much shit that has to go right. I don't envy anyone trying to make the next one.
No, I don't. And that's why I think it's a battle you'll never win. Like, going up against Blizzard and World of Warcraft to make an MMO, unless it is you have unlimited funds, which is the only one is Riot, or you have a potential world that can compete, which is Lord of the Rings.
Riot
or Star
has
Wars.
a chance. And Amazon, if they really gave the Lord of the Rings the IP a chance, they could do it because they have the money. But
AGS is a disaster. They're the worst gaming studio ever. Everything they touch dies. Anything done by Amazon Game Studios is a nightmare. They're horrible. Terrible, top to bottom. They ruin everything. So, New World. Oh, buddy. Amazon doesn't care? Absolutely. Fuck Amazon Game. They're the worst. That's why they were talking about the next 20 years in that interview the other day. Yeah, and by the way, D Nord, you're right.
I mean, Blizzard knows right now that they have a stranglehold.
Bro, they are so far ahead. They got the MMO space in a reverse Cobra clutch so good right now. Like, I can't fucking breathe. Like, you are interested in MMOs? You only got a few options when it comes to real good population. It's WoW, Guild Wars, Final Fantasy. Sure, you can go play RuneScape.
BSO has a decent pop.
Okay.
And I think if you're okay with playing Eastern games and you can maybe get it translated, they have their own games over there.
I don't know.
Eve has a healthy pop. Yeah, but we have to be a special individual to
enjoy Eve.
Yeah.
BFO? What did I say? ESO. Is that what you mean?
ESO?
Elder Scrolls Online. I don't see a situation where a new MMO can really... Hold on. Skull here says, I don't see an MMO that can really emerge. The MMO mode has kind of passed. No, listen, the MMO golden age of, like, let's try to be a millionaire off of making an MMO, yes, it absolutely passed. It's all about monetization, skins, packs.
There's so many games that are cheaper to make that have the same upside, if not better. BlizzCon, when it's a 21-year-old game, half the people want something they never seen in it. Other half wants the old version back. Whatever they come up with, half the player base will hate it.
Oh, I think you're talking about Classic Plus. And, I mean, yeah, I think you're right as well on that.
Hard win.
Classic Plus is an impossible W. They'll never... It's just how much of an L can we not take? That's Classic Plus. How much can we not lose because...
How little people can we piss off? Like, what decision... They have to actually make the game to try to not lose as much as they can instead of trying to win.
Yeah. Like, how mad our Classic players are going to be? Can we convert enough retail players to make this, like, genuinely awesome and profitable and continue to produce?
Wait, you guys think there'll be a box price on Classic Plus?
There should absolutely be a box price on Classic Plus. They're going to make an entire video game for nothing, for free? If Classic players genuinely think there's not going to be a box price on it, they don't understand basic development. That is insane. We're talking about years of development. You don't think it's going to cost minimum anywhere between $30 to $40? That'd be ridiculous.
Well, I mean, let me ask the chat. Would you guys be okay if you were, let's just all assume you're interested in playing Classic Plus. Whether you are or not, that's a completely different story. But would you pay, I don't know, a $40 box price for a Classic Plus?
For me personally, I would pay $40 and a subscription fee for pretty much a brand new MMO. Yes. The answer is absolutely yes. I paid $120 for the scam that was Ash's Creek.
You would pay a separate sub?
I would pay.
Yeah, but it doesn't even count for you.
Let's just say if it was a separate sub, though. Let's just say. And let's just say I didn't make content for a living. Yes, I would. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't care the price. By the way, if you're complaining at price as an adult, are we working? every day? What do we do Monday through Friday? You can't spend $40 on yourself to give you thousands of hours of entertainment. What the fuck are we doing every day? You spend $40 every time you go to freaking the grocery store. And I know all of you do because I do it every time too. So don't sit here and play with me. If you can't spend $40 on an expansion for thousands of hours, yeah, we have a serious problem on our hands. I'm sorry. We have an issue.
Okay, well, you have to assume that they're making a Classic Plus that
Everyone's
you would like.
struggling.
Okay,
oh my God, it's fed.
I
I don't like that take. Some people are I grew up broke as shit too.
Wait, you have to
Everyone
assume...
struggles.
You have to assume they're making a Classic Plus that you would enjoy, because we're all guessing on what the fuck it is anyway. So, assuming it's a Classic Plus that you enjoy, would you pay $40 for the game and a separate sub for Classic Plus? Yes or no?
You're asking me. Let's say they separate the subscriptions into Classic and Retail. Yes, I would do it. Now, personally, I'm a content creator. Okay? But if you're the person who likes World of Warcraft in general, you'll say, hey, for the next couple months, I'm going to try out Classic. Just cancel your sub for the Retail. And then be like, okay, in 2 months, I'll try out Retail when the new seasons come out. And then you cancel your sub for... Like, what does it matter? It's
By the way,
thing.
they probably would still keep it in one sub.
They would keep it in
and
one
just
sub.
give a box
Of course
price,
they would.
and then they would maybe have... Whenever they did an expansion, have another
They definitely
price.
would. I don't think they would ever do a double sub. That is horrible to do to a player base. I don't think... But if we're talking about on extremes, like how far would you go for a Classic Plus? Personally, I would. Would I want to let Blizzard know that? No, because they would probably want to exploit that. I'm going to be real. I know Blizzard. They make good shit, but they want that bread.
The best thing they could do... Nah, they wouldn't do an extra sub. I don't see them
$8
doing
for
it.
an iced coffee. Yeah, what the fuck are we even talking about? Like, we're going to complain about $30 or $40 box price? Like, are we serious? Like, are we all adults here?
Yeah, Sky, you already let them know that you would pay an extra sub.
This is crazy. Like, dude, like, are we that far as adults that we don't spend money on each other, like, ourselves at all?
What if they increase the sub cost? Well, they haven't done it in 21 years, so
I don't think they
let's
will.
see. Let's see what happens. I mean, maybe at some point they do, but they haven't yet, and that's pretty cool.
Shit, maybe the fucking straw that broke the camel's back would be Classic Plus. And they take out the box price. They say $20 a month.
I'd be pissed off as a retail player. Now I'd be pissed off.
I would be
if the sub price went up $5 a month because of Classic Plus, and now I'm pissed as a retail player. Fuck them. Let them pay their $40 for the game, but don't up my price for them.
I agree. I think if you want your Classic Plus, you pay your $30, $40 box price. You enjoy it.
And
you
also,
got your sub.
if you don't
leave
want,
me alone.
If you don't want fucking microtransactions in your Classic Plus,
pay the box price.
Pay the $40.
What they have
but
to
they're
make
not
money
gonna
somehow.
They're not gonna do years of making a Classic Plus and not charge something. Something's got to give money wise, right?
I mean, that's just basic.
Wait, hold on, because if you could pay the extra $5 a month to add Classic Plus to your sub, that's different. That's different.
What do you mean?
Like, okay, if you pay $20 a month, it adds Classic Plus to your sub. So you're paying an extra $5, you get your sub plus Classic Plus, that's fine. But if I'm just a retail player, let me stay at my sub now.
Okay, I guess I can see your point there. Like, Classic Plus in its entirety is just a $4.99 sub fee. So that's what it would be?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. How do you feel about WoW subscription being added to Xbox Game Pass? By the way, everyone's so scared of World of Warcraft being added to Game Pass, and I'm not really sure why. And that's a separate topic, and we'll get into that a little bit later, because I do think it's important. But, like, people are so scared of, like, change, or hearing things like WoW potentially coming to console.
That would be a good thing, because it would add more players.
Yeah, I never see a problem with things. And I'm sorry, World of Warcraft is a game based off of returning players, not new players. Eventually, guys, I fucking love all you in this chat, but let's be real, 99% of you are 30 and above, and that's fine. I'm fucking 26 years old, I'm turning 27 in a couple months, but we gotta be real, we're only getting older. And if we don't add new players, at least younger players, WoW will eventually literally not exist. It will die. Genuinely. I'm 30,000. Let's fucking go. Lock in. He's a T-Rex, and he's in the chat. Big Ross in the chat. So my problem is like, There has to be some sort of way to adapt here. And Blizzard is always looking to adapt.
I think, shouldn't we want more players to play our game as WoW players?
Bro, who the fuck am I as a player who just plays WoW? Well, I am a content creator, whatever. But as someone who enjoys WoW to be like, no, WoW shouldn't go on console. This is ridiculous. WoW shouldn't have a one-button rotation to help people with fucking disabilities. This is stupid. WoW shouldn't have a combat assistant to help older people who don't really know the game anymore. This is dumb. Who the fuck are you to like, forbid people and gatekeep people from playing? How about you screw off and go play your gatekeeping somewhere else? Like, I want as many people as possible playing WoW. Now, of course, I don't want them to do this thing where they try to please everyone, but then they fuck over their core audience. That would be a problem. But you have to find a middle ground.
Why does allowing console players into the game do that?
It's not really that. It's more along the lines of what they were saying the other day in terms of story lore, and then going too much into the solo player.
But no one cares about.
I don't think people care about it either. But they want to pretend. They want to pretend they love it all over Twitter. Yet you ask them one question about classic World of Warcraft and its actual lore, they could not tell you anything. They could not tell you a single thing about classic WoW.
I'm so done with hearing people who know nothing about the lore in any capacity talk about how it's soft now when they don't know anything about it.
You're gonna make me do it. All right, I'll whip it out.
No, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
This is the worst game I've ever seen. Classic World of Warcraft and Warcraft is true masculinity at its core. It is peak gaming, and you're sitting here playing retail WoW, you dirty, furry, feminine boy. Where's a masculine man? I haven't seen one in the last 15 expansions. Give me fucking more dungeon spams and let me get boosted by a frost mage. I want to invest 15 hours for a mount and then complain that I don't have a job anymore. Suck me. Get up out of my face, man.
That's insane.
I fucking cut out Lance. Insane.
Also, Lance, other than the hair, you're getting more and more handsome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what my wife says to me too. She keeps putting this rosemary oil in my hair. It's not working.
Cover the kid's eyes. But what if I have a console player in my Mythic Plus run? Yeah, like, it's so cringe, bro.
I remember those Twitter posts? You have to, like, tell people that you're a console player or some shit. Never invite a console player into my run.
Bro, it's so cringe. Bro, let me tell you something. I was in a classic dungeon the other day, and we're talking about people who all they do is play classic. We're, like, on the verge of wiping. And this Frost Mage literally doesn't know how to press Frost Nova. He can't do it. And I'm typing, I'm like, Nova, Nova, Nova as the tank. I'm like, please, fucking Nova. He can't do it. He goes, sorry, forgot that was a thing.
Forgot that was
How
a thing?
do we forget?
Yeah, what are you playing a mage
So,
for?
and these are the same people that will get pissed off if they don't have a great group comp, or if, you know, there's a one-button rotation to help people who are older, who literally have fucking hand problems. Like, is there anyone in this chat that uses the one-button rotation for a health issue, or the assistant rotation for literally a health issue? Not even a joke. Or Hakili. Is there anyone in here, like, genuinely that uses it? Because I remember there being a lot of comments being like, I literally use it because it's too much for me nowadays. Like, I can't keep up with all the crazy rotations. Like, it's not even about...
We have a raider that only has one arm.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, should that guy not be able to play the game? Should that guy not be able to play?
By the way, if I wanted to play with my girlfriend, Star... You think I'm going to have her learn a fucking Arcane Mage rotation? Do you want to learn an Arcane Mage rotation with your girlfriend? No, I didn't fucking think so.
I don't. At all.
Yo, get her on the one button, and let's rock and roll. Let's play some fucking video games. Arcane Mage is easy now. That's crazy.
Does old man reaction count? I mean, yeah, bro. It does, dude. I'm not going to lie.
I don't know, bro. I'm just the type of player nowadays, guys, and man, I may be called a lot over saying something like this, whatever, but... The truth is that I want to play with as many people as possible in a positive, just awesome community-based environment. That's what I'm about nowadays. There's nothing more fun than logging in and seeing guild chat flooded. There's groups going on, Discord's popping off. Like, there's nothing more fun in an MMO. Why would I not want that? Why would I want to gatekeep?
The thing is, as I'm getting older, I don't tie my personality behind being good at World of Warcraft anymore. I'm not 13 years old where being at the top of the logs matters that much to me. Like, I just want to fucking raid and have a good time and
Yeah,
shoot
man.
the shit, make my corny
Let's just
dad
have some
jokes
fun.
and fucking.
And
go,
by the
that's
way,
it.
how much you want to bet when? And I'm asking all you guys because you guys probably experienced it in the early 2000s when you're playing things like EverQuest, Star Wars Galaxies, early classic WoW. Like, sure, there's always gonna be those sweat lords, but like back then, you're enjoying the game and players and experiences just to do it. And that's what I feel like WoW's direction's heading in nowadays. With how many open world things there are and community-based things and housing and like even solo content for you to test out and go toward, like, is that not what an MMO should be? It should be based off of community and world and engagement and story and lore and love for playing with everybody. Like, is that not what it should be?
I mean,
Like,
you got it. I mean, come on.
World of Sweat Lords. Let's fucking go. No, it's all about pushing 14s. Where's Koozie? Been too many streams since I've seen Koozie. Where you at? We'll see. Logs are useless. Boss died? Yes, that's all I need. Yeah, tell that to Mega. Mega's does the same thing. Star Wars Galaxies. All right, all jokes aside, guys, let's not bullshit around. How actually good was Star Wars Galaxies? No more bullshitting. No more nostalgia bait. Let's be real. Was Star Wars Galaxies as hype as everyone makes it out to be? I've never played it. I played it very, very little with my uncle when I was like 5 years old. I didn't know shit, okay? But how good was this game? Because it was a part of the golden age of MMORPGs, and I gotta know. Break it down to me right now. Go. Go, Lance.
Our uncle played a lot of Galaxies.
He played as a bounty hunter. True.
Ah. I mean, I didn't play. I mean, we downloaded Galaxies after it was already past its prime. And, like, you could make a Jedi.
way past its
I
prime.
believe you could make a Jedi right off rip. And like, that's not so cool.
Holy shit. D Nord was one of the first 10 Jedis.
That's dope.
Yo, are you kidding me? You're a fucking legend. Bro, also, Galaxies was coming out probably when, like, the prequels were coming out. Or what? The sequels, Jesus Christ. The sequels were coming out, like Revenge of the Sith, Phantom Menace, Clone Wars. Like, yo, that must have been insanely hype.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that?
Yeah.
Yo,
that's gotta be
guys,
a good
was
time.
that hype? Like, was that not like an insane, like, bro, man.
Prequels, by the way, he's right. Those are considered the prequels, buddy.
I guess you're right.
Not the fucking sequels. Watch your mouth. Okay? Watch your mouth. Sequels are with Rey.
All right, you know what I mean. Sorry. All right.
Why?
Apparently, anything outside of World of Warcraft, I don't know.
I wish Old Republic was repackaged in an offline MMO where all the classes join together,
Oh.
Octopath Traveler style. That would be cool.
That'd be sick.
I like Octopath Traveler.
It was very hype, and people kept playing it even when it was trash based on that hype. Yo, Prim, that's crazy. Then it went into starfighting and ships and other planets. Damn. Jedi was the legendary grind. Damn. I remember someone told a story where they were in a cantina and they were with their guild. They were having a guild meeting in a cantina, and a hooded figure walked in. And I think someone was trying to like role play with them or something, but they were being like dead serious. They were doing something, and they realized it was a Jedi. And as a guild, they were like, yo, why don't we try to take this dude down and see how powerful he really is? There was like 10 to 15 of them, okay? They were like, fuck it. Second he steps outside, we're blasting. So he finishes his drink, finishes his goofy roleplay, whatever. He walks out. They go, all right, boys, engage. They start engaging on him. They start getting slaughtered one by one by this single Jedi. Real players. In-fucking-sane.
That's crazy.
Is that not an insane thing? Like, yo, like now, like they
I would love
learned
to
their
see
lesson.
that.
Like, bro, you see a Jedi, yo, you be cool, man. Hey, man, be
Wait, are you
easy.
telling me Jedis were lore accurate in this game?
I guess so. Oh yeah, early on seeing a Jedi, the room would go quiet and you were insane to try and attack the Jedi. That's crazy. Dude, how legendary, bro. Oh my god. That's so cool, man. I ran into a Jedi once. It was the hardest hit in history. You might see one or two on a server pre-combat patch. They were gods. Dude, that is Nim. That is such a cool thing to probably experience, man. Like, Oh God, that's just so cool. Like, of course, man, I love WoW where it is today. Like, I love it. But and I love my career as a content creator, you know, the whole thing, social media, like, sure, man, I do love it. But man, a part of me wishes, like, send me back to the early 2000s. Give me your average 9 to 5 to make my 60, 70, whatever, how much money is. I don't even know how many Ks you make back then at a 9 to 5. 30K? I don't even know. Give me a basic 9 to 5 job. Give me some good MMOs. You know, you don't have social media to figure everything out and look up guides. Like, you just experience, man.
Yeah, and I think, you know, a lot of people want to talk about the magic that's lost with even retail. I don't think it's necessarily the game. I think it's just the culture of gaming and the internet is what it's like. Like, how many of you guys know everything about Midnight before the game even comes out? Well, obviously you, dickhead. But, like, for you guys, how... actually, I know a lot of you already know the story beats and the spoilers and all that shit. Don't say it if you do.
Don't spoil.
But it's like, you're already going into it knowing a lot of this stuff. Whether it's lore, whether it's the quest line, whether it's a bunch of different things. And, like, it just wasn't... It wasn't like that back then.
App and Code, thank you for the follow.
Like, when TBC came out, no one... Well, maybe some people did, but most people didn't know what was beyond the Dark Portal. Right? Like,
it's so cool.
Now it's like a new WoW's expansion's going on. You've already watched 500 different content creators played on the beta. You know the opening quest line.
The only reason I do it...
Wait, shit. Now Lance, you could just get the beta by buying it early.
Lance, remember before we made content, we didn't look up anything on the next expansion coming out.
Definitely not. I remember there was, like, what was it? When
BFA.
No, but, like, when MOP came out, it was just like, oh, a new expansion just came out. Like, we didn't even know.
Crazy.
It was like, oh wow,
yeah.
And there's a new trailer on my login screen.
And believe me, I hate to be the guy that you know pushes this even more, but like I literally have to. If I don't study the game top to bottom on the beta and you know display it for people, then like you think people are gonna watch videos on you know season 3 content right now? No, I'll fucking be dead. I will literally be dead. I'll go broke. So like. People enjoy watching shit on the next expansion. And, you know, before content creation, I never ever went on betas. I never tested. I never figured out features. I never looked up tier lists. Now I do all of it. Because I have to. But my favorite is post-expansion release content. That's my favorite. Because, like, you do news videos, you do guides, you break down things, you teach people how to do stuff, like, current
all
expansion
we had
content.
was Thoughtbot.
Jesus.
Yeah, so, like, you know... The magic was there because there was everything was a mystery. And it's not that it's not like cool things aren't in the game still, and these quest lines aren't in the game, and these things to explore aren't in the game.
They are.
First off, people don't go out and look for them anymore because they want to stay on their path, but also it's just like, you have all your answers before you even log in.
What are people always looking for? Efficiency.
Yeah.
Efficiency and meta. That's what they're looking for. They don't want to test out talent builds. They don't want to study things. They don't want to learn. Like, the truth of the matter is the modern day gamer has drastically changed. And that's because of internet and social media, and the perception of gaming has changed entirely too. It's not about
100%.
Story and community anymore. The gaming community is not about that. So why would developers try to make it about that if we're not interested in it?
Yeah.
Like, and this is why I keep making that serious, you know, like, it's not a joke. It's actually serious. Like, classic players, they sit here and act like they love lore and story and the world. Literally, TBC just launched. You go on Twitch, every single creator, top to bottom, is spamming dungeons until their eyes bleed. Literally. They don't give a shit about story. They don't give a shit about the lore or the world.
That's just gaming landscape.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
You know what You know what I want to do in our guild? I really, and I know it's not going to happen because Discord is a thing. I want on launch day, everyone to just be talking shit in guild chat.
Yeah.
I don't want I don't want anyone in the Discord. I love Discord voice. I know people are going to do it, but I want everyone to just be talking in guild chat.
Creator doesn't represent the player base though. Not all the time, but you have to understand, here's the truth. The player base is the most influential people toward creators. Now, you think I sit here and make beta content and tier lists because I like making beta content and tier lists. Don't get me wrong, I love shit talking the game and casually speaking, but I only make content that people want to see. And why? Why do you think I make videos called how to gear up as fast as possible? Because people want to fucking see it. It's my most viewed videos on all of my World of Warcraft videos. We just put out a video, how to gear up solo in Season 3 of Midnight. It got like almost 300,000 views. And it's because people want that content. They want speed. They want efficiency. If I tell people the fastest way to gear up right now is spamming Delve tier 11s, there's unlimited gildeds, people will go do it. Like, that's just the truth. People want efficiency and like, that's a lot different than how people level. Pika isn't spamming dungeons for fans. He's doing it because it's optimal. I mean, that's even worse. Actually, I don't think anyone's doing it. Cower Cure sub with the Prime. They sub for 2 months. When my brain sees a tier list and a thumbnail, I can't resist clicking. Yo, thank you for the Prime, by the way. Appreciate it. Thank you. And you're absolutely right. That's literally how it is. And by the way, that even proves my point even more. The fact that he knows he fucking hates dungeon spamming, yet he does it anyways to level up fast. Yeah, that's disgusting. Because it's optimal. Like, that sucks.
Yo, you're so min-maxy, you're already making tier lists for Season 3 of Midnight?
I meant fucking War Within.
Bro, are you serious? You're fucking...
I'm Midnight brain.
No wonder you got 300,000 views on the video.
Right, man.
It's fucking... Yo.
Your SOD videos were unmatched? Yo, check this out. Because I got something for you. You want to see videos that are just like our old SOD video, our talking point videos? Go check this out. On the second channel, guys, you go see we're putting out news videos consistently and more casual laid-back content on the Comeback City secondary channel. I promise you, we're going to be doing this weekly, and you guys are going to be joining. It's just like our old SOD videos.
I will kick this back to you then, LFG. Just because you aren't doing it doesn't mean the player base isn't. Because I've also seen other creators who have gone in and everything in LFG is looking for Nax geared tank for my run.
I was just
this, looking for that, and there's no one out in the world.
Man's already thinking of last Titan builds. That's crazy. No, I was just in TBC the other day, a couple days ago. Trade chat is flooded, and LFG chat flooded, looking for best in slot tank, melee cleave farm, spell cleave farm, looking for bis healer for like, bro. You know how hard it was getting the group on boosted gear? They would invite me, see my gear, kick me.
Well,
I'm like,
here's what it is.
Alrighty.
Get your communal ass out of here.
And by the way, those aren't content creators, those are players. Like, you think fucking that was Peekaboo? Hey, look, it's Sky. Oh,
by the way, I actually think the regular classic players are much more sweaty.
They're worse. Peace, scrub. Yeah. Right, Gino. There are 20 layers of questing as well, just saying it's pretty... Well, now it is, because they just changed it.
What, they made change?
Well, yeah, they added more layers, so now questing is, like, really good. But on launch, by the way, all I was doing was questing.
I'm gonna be, come launch of Midnight,
okay.
I'm gonna be in the guild chat, okay?
Okay.
And I hope to see people in there talking shit with me in guild chat. And I'm gonna say
live?
But I'm gonna be there like this, saying all the cool shit I found. Yo, just did blah blah blah. Oh, and I'm gonna type like this with 2 fingers.
That's crazy.
Like I did back in 2007.
Normal raids must be 160 plus. Yeah, that's
easy.
Fried. Mob Classic folks are still the most toxic in the WoW Trinity. That is insane. Is that
they
true?
Really? Is it because there's like
Cower,
5 of them left?
Holy shit. Classic WoW players are mega more toxic. No, listen. That whole fallacy of people thinking retail is like...
Yeah, wait a second. No, era people are pretty bad, bro. The era people are
era
bad.
people are bad. Like, yo, Greek, what's his face? Wario or Warrior?
He toasted your
got
ass
me the other day. He did. He cooked me. He said something like, no, I don't even want to say it, but he got me fucking good. It made me laugh. GDKP and Heroics on Mob Classic right now. Yikes. GDKP is nothing but a poison for the game, by the way, in my opinion. I remember original vanilla to TBC. My gear was replaced super quick because the gear was so much higher in stats. Yes, you're absolutely right. We chat and guild pretty often. I love it. Oh, yeah. But we are going to be streaming live the launch of Midnight, by the way. That's going to be really fun. Should we be streaming or put out a video on us prepping for Midnight with, like, meal plans, the night before casual talking, chilling out, vibing, macking, relaxing?
Was the night before Midnight.
I used to watch people do videos like that, like the night before midnight, us, you know, our plans and what we're doing, like just casual sit down talking. I feel like that'd be fun for like secondary channel content. Am I crazy? Be fun. Just chill out. show us going to Costco, prepping the sock. That's fucking insane. Would be fun for sure. Because, like, I used to watch Swifty do things like that, where he'd be, like, going grocery shopping and, like, getting a bunch of food and everything prepped. You should make a video of prep, but it's food prep. What do you make it for? Lance is going to be making these chicken tacos. These low-carb tortilla chicken tacos.
Salad.
What? I thought we agreed on the chicken taco.
I don't.
Why
make
would
those.
you do chicken
My wife
salad?
makes that.
Chicken like mayo soaked chicken? Are you fucking crazy? Why would you do that?
Are you crazy?
Why would you do that on a launch? Do you want your fucking stomach to get destroyed?
No.
You need safety. You need like rice, ground beef, veggies.
You don't know either.
Chicken taco, very safe, very simple, light, low carb tortillas, light.
I'm sorry.
A lot of
taco is definitely harder on the stomach than chicken salad, bro.
We're talking about mayonnaise covered chicken.
Do you know what's in that chicken taco?
Chipotle sauce?
Cream cheese.
Okay. Fuck it. I'm balling.
Bro.
Mayo chicken is fire. No, it is delicious. The thing is, it's good. Well, the problem is like, if we're talking about a launch, guys, we're looking for efficiency and like peak performance. I'm not the type of dude that grabs beef jerky, chips, an energy drink, and a Mountain Dew and pizza.
Yeah,
Like,
you
that's
just
not
love
me.
those chicken tacos.
PB&J's. Yo, by the way, peanut butter and jelly, that's already on the list. I actually have a list. I'll show it to you guys right now. Ready? I already started making a list, literally, of food and things to prep for launch. What are you guys prepping for launch in terms of food? Ready? We got grilled chicken tacos.
My wife is making homemade Uncrustables for me.
Yeah, grilled chicken tacos, ground beef, rice, and broccoli, protein shakes from the pre-made protein shakes from Costco, carrots and celery as a little snack, Greek yogurt with some fruit, the little egg bites. You guys know those like pan-made egg bites?
I don't eat that.
Yeah, I know you don't. Settle down, okay?
Dude, only say things
The Uncrustables.
I eat that.
Homemade Uncrustable. I mean, like, that's it. Like, what else do I need? That's it. It's perfect. I made baby back ribs tonight. Oh! Yo, what'd you guys have for dinner tonight, actually? I'm getting kind of hungry, but I can't be eating. Come on, guys. Real tailgate party just before midnight.
When does midnight drop? February 26th
Yo,
at
Gino.
6 o'clock Eastern Standard
What a
Time,
W,
3 o'clock
Gino.
Pacific Standard Time, 5 o'clock Central Standard Time.
Crazy. I got slow-cooked chicken stew, fruit salad, horchata, and water. Damn, you're fucking dying.
I live in Publix territory, baby.
Enchiladas tonight. Damn it. I eat peanut butter on a keto tortilla. That's a crazy meal. If you,
know
have
what they
access,
should?
yeah.
By the
Carne
way,
asada.
Blizzard
Ooh.
should unironically release Midnight on the 27th at midnight. That's when early access should drop. It actually would be pretty sick.
What a fucking idiot.
Fuck you, man.
What, for the sake of saying we did it on mid... You're a fucking
Yeah.
idiot. Get this guy off the stream. This guy has a spot on the show.
I hate
What an
you.
idiot.
I actually...
Let's drop it at 12 at midnight because it's called midnight. Yo, you're cringe.
I hate
That was
you.
horrible.
No.
Take that back right now.
No, I'm not taking that back. Bro.
Dude,
I'm
that
not.
was the worst thing you've ever
I'm
said.
not. I'm not.
All for the sake of midnight? Yo.
Yeah, it should have been 12:12 at midnight. That would have been
This guy
sick.
is cooked. Yo, this guy is fried. Yo, what the fuck? All right, chat. Everybody spam take it back right now. Take it back. Everyone spam take it back right now in the chat. Twitch and YouTube. Spam take it back.
Yeah,
Yo,
you're still just mad about the tacos.
he just said, guys, Midnight World of Warcraft should release at midnight because the expansion's called Midnight.
Scalder lives in France and launch is at midnight, so go fuck yourself.
Fuck. This guy is fried. What a horrible design decision. Big, take it back. I can't fucking breathe. Oh my god, my stomach. Holy shit, my stomach. Oh my god.
At midnight PST.
Wait, it's
So
not launching
3
at midnight?
Yo. What if it was
Oh my god.
3 a.m. here?
What an idiot. Some guys don't seem to remember the long lines at 10 p.m. Wait, I remember doing that with Lance multiple times. We did that for Mortal Kombat. We did that for Star Wars Battlefront. Waiting at midnight for a game to release, that is gangster.
I just did that
I'll
a
never
couple
forget
years
that.
ago for that Zelda game that came out.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And then proceeded to play the game twice.
I'm down for it to release at 12 in the afternoon. Yeah, me too.
3 a.m. EST. Yikes.
Oof, that's rough. So guys, last thing before we go, what are your thoughts on planning some food for the midnight launch? Do we have any other ideas? What's your usual go-to midnight launch sort of food drink setup? Is it like pizza and soda? Is it like something healthy? Is it something really heavy? What is it? I'm just curious because like typically I'm like a rice beef guy, peanut butter jelly protein shakes, peanut butter jelly sandwich protein shake guy. Like, can players from EU join the guild? Shit.
Unfortunately,
sadly no.
No, Sergey.
You're now
Taco Bell,
Sergey.
5 hours, and Red Bulls.
Yo, Taco Bell, by the way, is so fire, bro. Whatever my wife makes me, yeah, you're a Chad. Yeah, whatever my wife gives me, same, Gino. That's crazy. If I ate what I ate at Vanilla Launch and Midnight's Launch, I'd have heartburn so bad it'd probably kill me. Now I have to know. Rice is a staple for me. I eat that often, yo, for real. Back in the day, we did wraps. Ooh.
Tempo meal plans
Tempo?
for the win. That's another one of those like meal plans.
Oh, really?
things.
Give me some Dr. Pepper and I'm set. That's crazy. Fajitas, because that's the main thing I know how to cook as my wife usually cooks, but I need to make sure it's done before launch. Yeah. I think, honestly, like, once again, safest option for me is, like, Uncrustables protein shake. That is a staple. Like, that's not going to change. Uncrustables protein shakes, that's mandatory. And then it's, like, rice, beef, vegetable. And then, hopefully, if I can beg Lance to make me these chicken tacos, apparently. I have to beg my brother. Anything I could sip with straw while playing, that's crazy. Those
No.
chicken wraps from Costco, are they really? Are they good? Do we know about those chicken wraps? Have we eaten those before?
I don't know.
Rice and meat, creamy ninja protein shake ice cream. Yeah, that's fire. Plenty of red wine. Ooh.
Gotta pick something I can eat while using single button assist.
Honestly, bro, I'm just really hoping they add more friendship achievements expansion.
I'm hoping they add like Mickey Mouse to the game.
Me too.
Just fucking just put them in.
We need a strong, like, I would say, here's the list that we need perfectly
Okay.
for Retail WoW.
Okay.
Black female, lead main character, gay, has hand cut off, blind in one eye.
She's not lesbian. She's literally not a lesbian though.
What are you talking about?
Farron's literally not a
I
lesbian.
was whoa. I wasn't talking about Farron. Whoa, that's pretty fucked up for you to assume something like that, Lance. Did you just assume? Wait a second. Whoa. Now we're at the point where we need to take these backsies.
You son of a bitch. How fucking
What would be the most, like, hated character created from a classic player's perspective? It's got to be, like, a female main character.
Farron is the
I
character.
guess Farron, yeah.
That's it.
Like, black female, like,
They're so
that's it.
upset.
They're already mad. Jeez. By the way, she's still cool as fuck. Did you guys read that short story about her? I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Like,
It was a
I don't
good
know,
short
man.
story. There was 2 of them on her actually.
All black female, half-blind amputees took... Look like to you scream.
Her and Khadgar in his wheelchair. No, they hate Farron way worse than that.
I don't know. The Khadgar wheelchair thing, even from my perspective, is pretty rough. Like,
I mean, that's bad.
that
yeah.
should have never happened. Favorite Lothar is amazing.
I like
think so
Farron.
too. I don't know. Crazy. Really quick, by the way, guys, don't forget on the Discord, sign up for the giveaway for the Secret Labs thing. We are doing this in the next, like, 48 hours, so we'll probably reveal it over on Saturday's stream.
Saturday stream is a Valentine's stream, by the way.
Oh, fuck me. I forgot.
Saturday is Valentine's
That's
Day.
bad. Are we even streaming?
Up to you, buddy.
Oh, my God.
Saturday is a Valentine's Day.
Guys, I'm cooked. Oh, buddy. It's not looking good. That's bad. Uh-oh.
You didn't know that Saturday was Valentine's Day?
No, I just forgot. No, I it's funny because I've known for the last like few days because I've been planning some stuff, but oh shit. Problem is there's so many things that line up in a 4-month span for me and Star. It's like, obviously it's like Christmas, our anniversary's in January, Valentine's is February, and then her birthday's in March. So it's 4 months straight. I gotta pull the fucking magic out.
Oh, I gotta do the bare minimum. I gotta do the bare minimum for my girlfriend for 4 months straight. Shut up, bro. That's the bare minimum, bro. You gotta do the bare minimum. Oh, show up on her birthday and Valentine's Day. It's so fucking hard. Holy shit. That's hard. Oh, bro. Stop. Put the fries in the bag, man. Put the fries in the bag. Get your ass over there. Better take her ass over to a nice dinner on Valentine's Day. Shit. Golly. 4 days out. Wait, out of 120? 4 days out of 300.
Out of the months. Out of 4 days before. Valentine's Day is a scam? That's crazy. Next year I have to get a real job. Fuck that. And that's why Lance is married. True. Let's have Star win one of the covers. Boom. You're covered. Star wins one of the Secret Labs covers. I'm cooked.
But you see on next stream that Sky has the Arthas cover on the back of his chair.
Yo, guys, check this out. Valentine's Day is a BS Hallmark holiday. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but I want you to tell that to your significant other and not do anything for her.
Bro. Yeah, don't say that out loud with your lady around. She'll
listen. Whether it's a scam or not, it's just a reason to do something nice with your significant other, man.
The thing is, though, is I'm the type of person. I'm a problem because I set this standard of like doing something fucking crazy every time, like some sort of magical fuck. I'm not a casual card roses guy. I have this problem, and honestly I'm an idiot for it because I do this thing of going above and beyond, and now that's the standard. Now, if I don't follow up with that every time, yeah, I look like a fucking jackass. You know what I mean? That's my problem.
I mean, bro, all it's gotta be is a date and a card, man.
No, bro.
All you gotta
That's
do,
your
man.
problem.
No. It's not about... By the way, do you think she cares about what you actually get her?
Absolutely not.
So then that's it.
No. No, not at all.
Matter of fact, I gave my wife her card yesterday. She cried. I was like, I can't believe 10
your
years
wife
in,
cried.
you're still asking me to be your Valentine's. I'm like, yeah, shut up. Saturday, you and me, we're going on a date. Okay? That's it.
Shit, yo, what music just came on?
So forget this one and then reset the standard. He's right.
Effort is effort. After 12 years of marriage, just the little things that add up.
That's
yeah,
it,
absolutely.
bro.
Absolutely. I'm just the type of dude that plans like a 4, 5, 6 sequence thing.
Oh.
And I'm such a fool for it. That's the issue. But yeah.
Fill the water
Dude,
bottle.
cook a
that she
steak
won't
and
fill.
bake a tater. 6-pack ultra.
That's true, by the way. Yo, what if on Valentine's Day I came over and cooked steaks for everyone?
Hell yeah. Can I pay for that?
You pay, I'll cook.
Do it.
Ribeyes. Oh, and Renaissance Fair in the day.
Renaissance.
Renaissance Festival
Yeah,
in the day.
There is the Renaissance Festival that day too.
That's where my wife wants me to go with her.
Crazy. On stream. True.
Dude, cook a steak and bake a tater? Oh.
You're welcome.
Oh, on
boys.
stream? Guys, I only cook my steaks medium rare.
We will no doubt play WoW after getting tanked. Listen, the goal is get her in bed by 10. She's sleeping. I'm on WoW farming the rocket by 11. So you guys there. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we got to get out of here. This was an awesome stream. We will be seeing you guys either Saturday or Sunday. Maybe we'll do Sunday because we're now free of Sundays. No more football. So maybe we'll just do a filler Sunday. And we will go from there. Remember, literally, a few weeks left until the expansion launches. This is crazy. We might even go to a 3-day stream a week thing and hype it up. Get really hyped before the expansion release. So anyways, I love you guys. God bless you. Everyone have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Be safe. And we will see you guys in the next one, okay?
See you then. Maybe Valentine's Day, maybe not.
Maybe, maybe not. Much love, guys. God bless. I'll see you later. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you, thank you.